people who want to go on a boat that feels like a boat. They want to go on the classic, their classic mental image of what it is to be on a boat. You know, they don't want some just brand new moving hotel. This is even beyond. This is like a this is beyond the king. This is a very, very large bed. So it's a traditional feel, but it's not old. So this is a motor sailor. So what does that mean? You've got the sails here. You do have the sails. The reality is that you spend most of the time on the motor. The sails themselves are almost more just to have that traditional feel of a boat. And they will put them up once a week just to enjoy it, just to have the sails up. It's impressive because these are big sails. So when you've got all the sails out, it's a beautiful sight. And you'll do maybe one little distance for a few hours on the sail.
We work with the people. And what we need to give to the people, it's just happiness and joy.
Look around in the salon. It's modern, it's new, it's very clean and calm. It still has that like classic feel, but look at it. It's very modern, which I guess sometimes that's a people's concern with a traditional style of below is, you know, they want something more modern. You want it to be modern in the places where you're going to be sitting, in the toilets. There's certain areas where I think you want a boat to feel brand new. You want things to feel clean and fresh. And as you look around here, it's just beautiful. I mean, just the nice touches, really nice calm. Brand new couches, clean floor and walls, and still that wood touch, still that classic wood, but again, it's double glazed, it's new, it's brand new. There's not many because traditionally if you're going to build a boat in 2019, a lot of people won't use wood these days. You know, if you look at other gullets in this range, but then when you combine it with like this sort of plush couches, it's very unique. This is a very unique boat, I think.
All boats beautiful and nice, but Corsario it's a little bit more full of wood.
Yeah.
Wood give you warmth.
Yes.
And what? You need to treat that wood. You need to give the passion into the wood to make it
More
nice.
Even to put the soul in there. Great, so that was the salon. I'm gonna come down into where the cabins are, and already, sometimes in these boats, the hallways can be quite small, can be quite dark. And I think they've done a nice touch here where they've got these LED strips along the side. Again, really clean walls. So in a place that could be dark, they've not lent too much on the wood again as well. You just have the touches of it, so the remnants of that classic style, but it's bright, it's modern. So we've got 6 cabins down here. We go right down the end there, and we'll find ourselves in the master. Again, classic touches with the wood, with that feel, but modern, very modern, all the modern taps, everything like this, everything that you want to be clean and fresh. Realistically, you don't spend a lot of time in the cabins. I'm not saying you don't want them to be nice for when you are in here, but you spend a lot of time outside. You spend a lot of time on the decks, in the salons. You're here to spend time often with friends or family, and to spend time in the sun. And so that means you're up outside. And so obviously you still want, when you're in your suite, that it's absolutely stunning like this, and plush and fresh. Again, beautifully well lit. Up onto the top deck, which is beautiful, big and spacious. You've got a jacuzzi over here, which is very, very cool. And a great spot for it as well. We've got great view all around. Up the top, you've got this fantastic lounge area, which I love that this is elevated, just because you're just getting more panoramic views all around you. So you can actually almost see over where the wheelhouse and where the rest of the yacht is there in the center. And again, just to be able to lie here and have a 360-degree view when you're cruising, crew bringing you drinks, so good. These boats are very stable, but very well equipped, but as a result, heavy. and the reality, realistically, you're not doing a ton of sailing. They're more on the motor, but the great thing is that the fuel is included in these. They're incredibly economic. And as a result, you're not worrying about the APA fluctuating due to fuel costs. And then particularly, I think, you know, with something that's unique to Croatia as well, is the distances are small. So you don't need to go more than probably 8-9 knots. You just don't need that. Even at 8-9 knots, if you do somewhere like Cosrario to Viz, which is maybe one of the bigger distances that's common on an itinerary, you're talking 4 hours. It's not a huge distance really. Unlike Greece or somewhere like that, where 8-9 knots in bad weather could slow you down. The Adriatic Sea is a lot more predictable. A lot of the sailors, a lot of the captains here have said to me that it's like a giant lake, and if you look at it on a map, you can see what they mean. As a result, for a cruising, for a relaxing vacation, it's a perfect location. The weather's, of course, it's the sea and it's the weather, it's going to do what it wants, but ultimately it's never crazy. And when you're on a nice big stable boat like this, cruising 8-9 knots, it's a perfect speed to enjoy your surroundings and not just push through them as hard as you can. Give us a call. We'd love to chat to you about what you can experience, what's possible, and try and fit you with the right yacht.